Hello, Leon Simpsons here. Welcome to Simpsons Gaming. We're looking at patch 3.3, the Typhoon update for World of Tanks Console Edition. This update adds the 100-year anniversary event for the tank with its Mark 1 battles, the addition of the Chieftain Mk6, which we'll have a look at later, and replacement for the FV4202, the Centurion Action 10. Also, two new maps, a French remake of the Mark 1 battle and a Pacific Island Typhoon low visibility map. After watching that, I'm pretty much guaranteed that all you hardcore World of Tanks male players out there are nursing a semi right now, and while you're trying to get it under control, let me talk about the rest of the things added into the game, including the new UI, which adds a armor viewer, which I'll show you later, and also the points system instead of the bar system you can see on the right hand side, which gives you a more accurate representation of the tank you are driving, if you like your details to be precise. We'll have a look here at the Chieftain's main armament, the 120mm L11A1 gun with its 7.27 rate of fire, its 270 penetration on its APDS shells with 400 damage, its 310 penetration with its depleted uranium core APDS rounds with 400 damage, and a penetration of 140 with its HESH with 515 alpha damage for those soft targets. We're looking at aiming time of 1.53, fantastic, and it has an accuracy of 0.32, not to be sniffed at. Its turret armor is the strongest part with 233 mils on the front, but the rest of the armor really lets this tank down, especially around the hull area. As you can see here on this model representation, this is the new armor viewer and module viewer. As you can see, the currently module selected is the ammo racks. You can see it has two ammo racks either side of the driver at the front and an ammo rack situated in the middle. Now this ammo rack is quite a large one and it's pretty much very accurate to what the tank used to have. But if someone aims at the lower glacis of this tank, which is the weakest part on the front, they're either going to hit the ammo racks either side of the driver, shown in the middle bottom there, or if you aim in the sides of this tank, which is very, very weak, you're going to put a shell straight through the center of this tank and again damage ammo racks. This tank is made of ammo racks. So having a wet ammo rack or a crew skill safe storage is very, very, very important in this tank. We're here on Severogorsk with its second game in this tank, and it's primarily a tier 10 game. You can see here we've got 3 Chieftains, a couple of Centurion Action 10s. Everyone's excited to play these tanks, and so they should be. But we shall have a look what this tank can do in some combat. As I say, this is my second game. I don't want to give it a fair review because it takes a couple more games than what I've currently put into this tank, but I did want to get a video out to you so you can see this thing in action. Got a couple of people already admiring the tank. In my first game I had an overwhelming amount of messages sent to me asking me about this tank, and I couldn't really honestly answer any of them. But we'll have a look now. This tank's power to weight ratio really lets it down going up these gradients. Not very steep, but the terrain's resistance is something desired for its power to weight ratio on this tank. You can see that Centurion Action 10 really has the advantage when it comes to traversing the terrain. Got up there very quickly. Right, they've finally met their resistance, and we've got a couple of enemy tanks going down this way.
You lost an ally.
If I can get around this corner now, I can put a quick sneaky shot into that Russian. More enough penetration to penetrate its upper plate.
Enemies got us in their sight.
We have a Centurion Action 10 not really paying attention to what he's doing here.
Here's their armor.
Give him one shot inside, hoping to hit an ammo rack, but I didn't there. Right, we have this tank. It went straight for my lower glacis, of course the weakest point of this tank, but I managed to put one into him before getting out of there. And we have the rest of the enemy tanks flanking round now. But another shot into that Centurion Action 10 before he's finished off. Now, I haven't got the reload here to get this tank, got the reloads quick enough and the accuracy is good enough to put a quick shot into the turret of that tank there.
They've spotted us.
Didn't have enough time to get him, but aim again. Was hoping to hit another ammo rack, didn't quite do so. And I didn't have enough time to put a second shot into him there. Bit of delayed reaction on my fault, so I fired the shell anyway. Not many places for me to actually go hold down here, so I'm just trying to keep my armor angled as best as I can, but I may have over angled it here when it comes to this Centurion Action 10, as he puts a shot straight jaggedly through my drive wheel and manages to hit my ammo rack. I repair it, take another shot, and the track's repaired, so I'm getting out of here. And of course, there's a stage 2 behind me, not letting me get past. Managed to put one into the Centurion Action 10's polar, and sneak around the cover enough to not be shot back. Now, I don't want to risk it here for a biscuit, but we'll see what we can get done. Nothing's poking out. I'm going to get out there, see if I can get another shot in. And yeah, straight into the cupola again. Now this concrete can give you some serious problems, so you can easily overmatch my armor. Get out there, put a shot in, more enough penetration to go straight through his gun mantlet. No problems at all.
Reloaded. They destroyed one of our tanks.
I get one in, nope, bounce straight off his cupola, but you win some, you lose some. Should have aimed a little bit higher there, I think. Right, I see we're about to be flanked. So I come around the corner now. I take a quick look at the score and realise there really isn't going to be that much resistance carrying around here, so I think, you know, never mind that, we'll go back and we'll take them on YOLO style, I suppose. Give them the good old Leroy Jenkins. Again, the track traverse on this tank is fantastic, turret traverse is good enough. But again, that ground resistance and that power to weight ratio let me down. But enough to get in there and steal this kill.
That's another kill for our team.
All we got left is an artillery and a medium.
Ready to fire.
Get around. Can I put a shot into that artillery? Yep. Didn't have time to really switch to the Hesh rounds. Don't want to risk missing the shot. But the artillery's been finished off. Can I get another shot into this medium though? Yep, just in time before someone takes him out of the game. All in all, a good game round there.
Now that's how you do it.
Not bad for a second game in this tank. Let's look at those scores. So for a second game, we have 1800 base experience times 2, and a nearly 5,000 damage done with 1,000 damage nearly blocked, which must have been the bounce off my upper glacis, which did save my life. But as you can see there, all round good tank so far. I will be doing a more updated review on it later if I put more games in it, and I hope to catch you in that video. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and also don't forget to follow me on Twitch, Neon_Synthesis. Hope you had a good day, and take care and goodbye.